Hello， 大家好，我是BMoJack，今天来短短的斗争一下啦。在上一部影片讲到了2周年的活动，2周年的活动即将在台湾时间的5月23号开始，也就是下礼拜3。今天呢，就来统整一下2周年活动会有什么吧。在上一部影片有看到的预告片里面有一个炸弹鼠的新造型，海盗造型。那这次的活动会有几个传说造型呢？答案是8个，其中包含刚刚看到的炸弹鼠。其他的目前还不确定。再来还有3个史诗造型以及3个跳舞表情，跳舞的分别是拳王、莫伊拉、碧姬，还有其他36样喷气语音那一类的东西。再来，在上一部影片讲到了这次的2周年活动可以抽到之前所有活动的造型。对，没有错，是可以抽到所有之前活动的东西，当然也包含可以买，但是目前买的价格会是活动价格，也就是传说造型会是要3000斗阵币，所以除非是很想要的造型，不然我个人是觉得不用买。再来，在一开始登录的时候，平常活动会给你1箱活动的箱子，而在这一次的周年活动会给你一个必抽到传说的箱子，只有在第1次登录的时候有。哈，只有一个，你想要第2个传说箱子可以耶，只要1次购买50箱就会送你第2个传说箱子，之后就不知道有没有了，而且也不确定要购买哪种箱子，因为之前活动出现过的所有箱子都可以进行购买，所以如果你想要第2箱黄金箱的话，等活动出来一定要看清楚是要买哪种箱子，或是都可以看清楚再去卖。接下来在上一部影片还讲到了之前出现的游戏模式都会出现，这边就不再重复说了。这些模式会每天更新在游乐场上，而且还会有死斗的竞技模式，但是也还不知道会是团队的或是单人的。最后，死斗地图又有一张新地图啦。这次新地图会是在佩特拉，佩特拉呢是一个约旦的古城，有点像是小首都、小城市的感觉。详细的东西就要等下礼拜啦。以上就是这一次2周年的东西。接下来在5月26号到5月29号，所有平台上的斗阵都免费试玩。想试试看你的电脑的，或是想试试看这款游戏的，可以趁之后的这段时间试试看哦。再来，在5月23号，也就是活动开始的时候，官方会释出一个新的斗阵版本——斗阵传说版本。这个版本跟起源版本一样，都有附斗阵。废话。除了斗阵之外呢，还会有15个造型，这15个造型中会有传说、史诗跟起源的造型。我自己是觉得应该不用升级的，因为只有造型而已，应该还好。好啦，以上就是今天的影片啦。下礼拜的活动期限会是5月23号开始，6月12号结束，期待下礼拜的活动啦。你们觉得会有哪些英雄有新的传说造型呢？这次影片就到这边了。如果喜欢我的影片，等下喜欢并分享出去给更多朋友。想继续收看的可以点上帅气的订阅，爬出主播面的铃按钮。我是羽毛，我们下部影片再见喽。拜拜。
Stop doing some of the random crazy things that he did early on in the tournament rather than adjusting any of their champion picks or changing up their style.
It's kind of funny though, because a lot of people talk about, okay, well, to beat RNG, you just put Uzi behind, right? You just have to beat him, but he's, one of the best, if not the best.
That's part of your strategy.
Laning AD carry. Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's been playing so incredibly well, and I think unless you can put him behind, unless you can put him at a disadvantage, it becomes so hard because we have seen time and time again throughout the tournament, this guy can put the team on his back in team fights. He is unreal.
Tough task. And on the other side, we do have Evos from the VCS. And while a spot in the semifinals is out of reach for them, we still have to highlight the team's performance here at MSI so far.
Yeah, I think when they walk away from this event, they'll actually be pretty disappointed that they didn't pick up more wins. Because they've had a lot of
Now arriving at BMoJack Tower. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Justice done.
Hello. Made it. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Salute you.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Get behind. Enemy sighted.
The objective is now
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'll feel sad in some more. Anyone need some healing? Enemy turret destroyed.
It's my will. Join with me.
Turret ahead. Come out and face
Allow me to repair the damage.
No one can hide from my right.
Barrier activated. It's
This will
come out and face me. Unacceptable. Need healing.
get into position.
First round lost. Score 0-1.
You were once a legend. Look what you now. Just a shadow.
Come out and face me! Back on my list.
Together, we are strong.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Your best shot. You're covered.
The objective is now
Locating. I will never surrender. Ready for battle. Go! Let me touch that up. Barrier on. This is not your time.
My ultimate is
Your best shot.
No one can hide from light.
Get in there. You might want to keep your distance. Smart barrier activated. Barrier's on you. Verticals. Best shot. Barrier's on Help me out. Enemies on my radar. Get in there.
round 2.
I'm out of here.
Score 1-1.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
I am Mother Russia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Ready for battle. Charging up.
По готовности! I'm even stronger. Ready for battle. Thank you. Victory. Play of the game. Justice reigns from above.
Pretty close games, especially with split push or against split push, where it looked like they were going to be able to turn the corner.
Moved him from like 7th in total kills from the tournament all the way up to 1st in a single day of plays. He definitely did a lot of work yesterday, and RNG looking to replicate that performance as they are 5-3 in the standings right now. First place is a potential opportunity for them as we see a bit of a trade in the bot lane.
And Vedius, all those stats and numbers you just said was against RNG and against Flash Wolf, and Kingzone. So it was against two of the strongest teams in the event. RNG showing what their capabilities are. And they're going to try to do it again. Xiaohu's looking in the mid lane for Warzone. While the Ornhorn was summoned and let me flashes away from it. Warzone's alive for now.
Welcome to Junkertown. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
We're all soldiers now.
Oh. Check this out.
Your safety is my primary concern.
I don't like this standing around.
True self. It is good to fight alongside one of my brightest pupils. And you, bastard.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Time to pay off the queen.
Let's up the tempo.
Let's hear those guns.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Watch out for that turret.
Enemy turret destroyed.
A momentary sleep.
extinguisher is needed. My thanks. The payload must be moved to its destination.
My ultimate is charging.
The shadow of doubt. Do not be discouraged. Everyone begins in big vengeance. It's quiet. So payload and I move as one.
Meteor strike!
Payload
Is an excellent.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Armor up!
Embrace tranquility.
It started.
Thank you. There is chaos.
Double
To feel.
Hello?
My ultimate is charged.
The payload is approaching its destiny. Double
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
A temporary setback.
Special delivery on the way. Oh, hey! Armor over here.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Experience tranquility.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
True self is without form.
Move back.
Open your mind.
All systems checked out. Ready for combat maneuvers.
I have big plans for you.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All this standing around while there's work to be done. Let's hear those guns.
Peace be upon you.
Get back.
I sometimes wonder if all that armor slows your brain down. Could you say that again?
5, 4, 3,
into the
2,
iris.
1. Attackers incoming.
Enemy turret ahead.
Stop the payload.
Alert down.
Walk in harmony.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret destroyed. Greetings. Armor up. Greetings. Complete healing. Enemy turret ahead.
There is chaos within you.
Enemy turret ahead.
The shadow of doubt.
Enemy turret ahead.
Overconfidence is a flimsy shield.
Thank you.
Enemy turret ahead. Armor over. I require healing. Enemy turret ahead.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
My ultimate is
A
almost
temporary setback.
Enemy turret ahead. Hello. Enemy turret ahead. Grip up here.
Experience
Enemy turret destroyed.
Meteor strike.
Cease your resistance. Not just
A temporary setback.
Yosh. Enemy turret destroyed.
Open your mind. There is disquiet in your soul.
Greetings. Greetings. Hello.
The outcome is not preordained.
Enemy turret ahead.
the payload has reached the checkpoint.
Meteor strike.
Enemy turret ahead.
Overconfidence is a flimsy shield. Gaze into the iris.
Enemy turret ahead. I am ready to activate the sound barrier. Enemy turret destroyed. Stay up.
Justice reigns.
Experience tranquility.
G'day, cover. G'day, mate.
The cycle begins anew.
My ultimate is almost ready. Group up with me. Form up.
Open your mind.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this!
There is disquiet in your soul.
Meteor, take cover!
G'day, cover.
Pain is an excellent teacher.
Need healing!
Feel the healing beat. I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
My ultimate is strong.
60 seconds remaining.
Experience tranquility.
Double. 30 seconds remaining.
G'day, mate. I'm on fire.
From the jaws of time.
G'day, cover.
Ten seconds remaining. Victory. Play of the game. Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. 30 seconds remaining.
G'day, mate. I'm on fire.
Star, or he needs to dodge MLXG. No flash available for Warzone. He's going to be able to get sidestep. Stretching strike comes out. Cleanse is used. A lot of damage on MLXG. The tower.
And NA will be celebrating along with Vietnam because that would open the doors.
There's a couple Team Liquid fans in the audience who just cheered. I'm not quite sure if you heard that, but yes, I mean, there is stakes here. For RNG, a win secures them a semi-final spot, Kobe, and then there is a scenario where they could take first, but it would come down to tiebreakers and some of the rules pending the further results.
Again, all right, we have to check in on the Gangplank damage because Let Me now in the side lane
now
should be able to
entering
prep for RNG.
King's Row. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
We're all soldiers now.
You needed a doctor? Group up here. We all have our jobs to do.
Hello!
G'day, Nova. Anyone want some barbecue?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move. Hello.
I sent
Hello.
you a consultation fee. The doctor is in.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Over there, over there!
Damn it! Anyone need some healing?
Hold on.
Feeling spry.
Attack the point!
وليهم أودك. I feel unstoppable. I need some assistance.
Come here, get stabilized.
Attack the point!
It will.
Pass into the
Damage
iris.
increase.
I am powered up.
I've got you in my sights. It's time. Get over here.
Sha. I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position. Point.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Taking the objective! Join me in glory! I am entering
I need healing. Rally to me!
Anyone need some healing?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
I could use some healing.
Back in my day, we'd have this payload delivered
We need
already.
to move the payload.
残酷。Feeling spry.
下。
打转角就好，先打转角就好。
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Marking the payload. Routing cowards forward. Time to raise my ATM.
I'm a man on a mission. I've got you in my sights.
Regrettable. Fire at will.
Pass into the iris.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Come here and get stabilized. Damn it.
Complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
We're all soldiers.
The iris embraces you. I will not juggle.
Just like in training. Visualize.
The government here has such a medieval view toward communists.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The power of destruction.
Everyone, heal up.
Shield taking damage. I will shield.
Team, heal up here.
Allow me to repair. Not ready. Kill the Mahal!
Get over here and heal up.
Shield's holding.
狼よ、敵を食らえ。
I've got you in my sights.
Surrender to my will. I'm just
Everyone, heal up.
swap with me.
Hey! Hey!
Need healing.
Hey!
Get over here and heal up.
Enemy contact. Behind you!
Experience tranquility.
60 seconds remaining.
Mission ain't over yet. I've got you in my sights.
30 seconds
I
remaining.
love the smell of pulse munitions.
Must wrest victory.
Fire at will!
Anyone need some healing? Bring me another.
Team kill.
Hey! I need healing! Need healing!
10 seconds
Time
remaining.
grows short. Attack.
You have my thanks.
Victory.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Play of the game.
Heroes never die.
Double kills.
My ultimate is ready!
Come here. I've got you in my sights.
My ultimate is ready!
Come here. I've got you in my sights.
Well, never mind.
Way, frankly, like coming down to the wire, the fact that
I'd be okay if NA was like 9-0 right now. I would have it that way.
Okay, then maybe
me too. So two of us. Two of us. Right.
you battling it to the death. I'm all
But
about
everybody
that.
Jump on that train?
Yeah,
Is that a three-person
all
train?
over it, all
Great,
over
I'll
it.
jump on that one. All right, well, let's talk about this because the head-to-head for Fnatic and Team Liquid is 1-1. So again, the necessity of picking up 2 wins here, considering Fnatic is expected to win against EVOS later in the day, is what they need to force some kind of a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting, hearing Ming say he thinks there's going to be a tiebreaker, and I'm not sure how much he looked into it, but if Fnatic beats EVOS, that means he's essentially predicting himself to lose to TL, because that would be the only way for there to be a tiebreaker.
That far ahead.
Yeah, and let's remind ourselves where Team Liquid has come from. They were 1-5, so they actually have to completely run the table based on the expectations to get here, and they have looked better in past days. Doublelift, even though he was already getting a lot of resources, got even more resources in lane, jungle proximity, pick order, and was actually quite better yesterday as well, and they were able to win some games through.
Taking a look at the schedule for Flash Wolves, they suffered an 0-2 yesterday, while Team Liquid went up 2-0. So again, considering that strength of schedule and pushing forward, Team Liquid still has their work cut out for them.
And it's really a question of if Flash Wolves will continue to slip back. I think that they've just been figured out a little bit. I think that they kind of led the party, the rest of the teams caught up, and then they were punished maybe by some of the inexperience on their newer members when it came down to those very clutch Baron setups and steals.
Yeah, I mean, we do have to remember how ridiculously close they were to winning against Fnatic, right? Fnatic essentially had 2 Baron steals. If they secure either one, they win that game, and then, it's a very different story. But, they did make those mistakes, and you have to look at for me, at TL, like, how have they performed when they're playing the compositions that they seem to in these last couple days, that they seem much more comfortable on when they're not playing side lanes with Pobelter? And to me, that is a much stronger team relative to what they showed earlier in the tournament when they are trying to play this Yasuo and the Rise and these sorts of things. So if TL is sticking to their guns and playing a more standard composition that has worked for them, I think they can definitely take this game.
Yeah, I want to take a look at your guys' predictions as we put them earlier in the day. Also give you an opportunity to flip-flop if you so desire.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? Really? I mean,
what kind of a person would do that?
Really? I don't know. You guys have to...
What? Hey, chat. Flip-flopping over to Flash Wolves here in the 3rd game of the day.
Listen.
Hit me with your reasoning.
This isn't going to be one of those things where I make a super strong argument that Flash Wolves is definitely going to win, but I do think their 0-2 was overblown yesterday, and you have to look at the success of the previous 6 wins they've had with the performance that Maple has been able to put out in the mid lane, where Pobelter still hasn't been able to match that. Even though he was able to fall back to Malzahar and have some impact, it wasn't quite enough. I still think Betty and Sword Art are quite strong in the bottom lane, and I think they're going to be able to adapt and draft. They're going to try and match with a strong bottom lane and not let Team Liquid win straight off through that. But with that being said, I think this could still go either way.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to predict the upset here. I definitely think that Flash Wolves have shown that they are the consistent, stronger team right now, but kind of aligned with what Azael is saying. I just believe that if TL are playing in their pocket what they're comfortable with, again, it's just a very nice mirror to counteract what Flash Wolves are very strong at, and then hopefully it's the veteranship of Xmithy. If it comes down to, again, one of these really intense, clutch, Baron 1v1s, am I going to go with the rookie jungler, or am I going to go with the veteran?
And Doublelift taken to the stage moments ago, prepping for this all-important match as a representative from North America, as well as we do have a small squad of fans cheering them on. Azael, though, let's talk about the success that Team Liquid's found. The Malzahar was mentioned. We've talked about the Shen for impact, but to me, all I'm hearing is very, very, very narrow win conditions that are easy to attack.
So I think that there is, more kind of broad ways that they can actually go in this game. It's just finding picks that I think don't have to play side lane, have good wave clear, and can actually, be pretty stable for Pobelter. I tend to think things like his Malzahar. I think that the Talia and the Azir also both fit in those categories. For me, you can go for the range support and try to have bottom lane dominance. If you're not going to do that, I want to see Smithy on a carry. I don't think they should be running a tri-tank team because you're sacrificing too much in the early game. So if you want Olay to be playing a Tom Kench or a Braum or whatever, then put Smithy on Graves, put Smithy on even Kindred, because he's incredibly good on those ranged junglers. And if you have that, you have some ways to gain pressure, you have some ways to actually attack that bottom lane and get it ahead.
Final thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's just about putting actual names, champions into those players. I want Cho'Gath, Ornn, or Shin in the top lane. I want a Graves or a Trundle in the jungle. I want Malzahar mid, and then I want a pushing priority bot lane, and then I think TL at least have it to 15 minutes, and from there, let the experience take over.
All right, Flash Wolves trying to create separation. Team Liquid, the last hope for NA. They must win this game. Time for us to head down to Quick Shot, Kobe, and Vidius for Flash Wolves versus Team Liquid. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Dash. Before we get into picks and bans, let's quickly remind you of the starting lineups. On the blue side for this game, it is, of course, going to be the Flash Wolves, with Hanabi in the top lane, Muujin in the jungle, Maple in the mid, Betty and Sword Art AD carry in support with their coach, Warhorse.
And on the other side of the rift, we have the North American representatives, Team Liquid, fighting for their semi-final spot. In the top lane, Impact, Xmithy their jungler, Pobelter in the middle lane, Doublelift on AD carry with his support Olay and their coach Kane.
Well, it's time to get down to business, boys. Team Liquid have to win this game if they want to look at these tiebreakers, with an optimistic edge.
The thing is, it doesn't lock. So a win here for Team Liquid will tie them with Fnatic in the standings, and they each play one more game. So we'll have to keep a close eye on how those results lock in. Gentlemen, for Flash Wolves, on the other hand, if they win this game, they will guarantee themselves at minimum a tiebreaker for first seed. That is important because the first seed gets to pick the opponent from the third and fourth seed going into semifinals.
And no one wants to pick RNG and Kingzone after their recent performances, especially how RNG have been looking. So having the choice, not being forced to go up against an opposition that perhaps you don't think you're strong enough against, will increase your chances of making it to the prestigious finals.
And if we take into account how Flash Wolves have looked at this tournament, they have to be the favorites here. They came in so strong, surprising so many people who underestimated them with these two rookies, Mujin and Hanabi, stepping in and having good performances for themselves. They've shown different styles as well. They had the Yasuo top, split push, Tom Kench, a lot of global mobility. So there are more looks from Flash Wolves than people were thinking they were going to get.
Yeah, and of course, Cast, having left Flash Wolves, he did an interview recently where he said, it actually feels bad to see Flash Wolves perform so well once I leave the team. And that's another added element that obviously Costa took to stage yesterday you have to factor in.
If you break up with your girlfriend, you want her with an uglier dude.
No doubt about that. And we'll have to see whether or not Flash Wolves will bounce back from yesterday's trials and tribulations, gentlemen. Morgana, Graves, Ezreal, Zoe, and Gangplank find themselves in the ban pool.
Very, very interesting Graves ban, considering the priority that Team Liquid have had on Trundle, and that being one of the picks that we see so often into the Trundle.
That to me just says that they're looking for a first pick Trundle themselves. If they want to limit the number of counter picks that are available, and they're saying, you know what, Xmithy, we think that you don't play things like the Lee Sin and the Kha'Zix, we're more than happy to just ban the Graves away and first pick it.
Especially since they're expecting 100% tanks from North American LCS. Impact on a tank for sure. They've at least been double stacking them, either another one from the jungle or one from Ole.
What surprises me is the Rakan ban as well, because if you know, or they're likely going to go for the Trundle, you could have either had them pick the Rakan themselves, and then you get yourself the Trundle with no counter, along with the fact that it looks like they don't play the Xayah Rakan.
This is a Gragas lock-in so early, Vedius. This is a champion we have not seen at this tournament. He got AP buff, so I would leave the door open for a possible flex pick, but primarily jungle position.
Yeah, I would expect it to be in the jungle. I think that against the pillar, you always have the dash, and we know that that mobility is great into a Trundle. In terms of playmaking and setup, you also have so much coming from Xmithy, and I feel like for this team, he will be a core part that you need to rely on.
Very bursty champion. We're going to follow it up with the Kai'Sa ban here for Doublelift. And as the analyst has said, actually, every single analyst that I've talked to this entire tournament, the first thing for any team that they've said is always pushing bottom lane. We want a winning bottom lane. They just keep repeating this, over and over and over because it has been so important. So the support that gets paired with this is going to determine a lot of how it goes, because Kog'Maw has been the go-to pick into Kai'Sa. Doublelift said it. It was an impossible matchup to play from the Kai'Sa side. Yeah. And when Flash was also already locking in Karma, a very strong laner for a possible support, that would mean that Doublelift would have his work cut out for him.
He certainly will do, and Flash Wolves now have the ability to ban more supports out if they want to try and limit that bot pool. But for Liquid, I think they should ban away the Cassio. I think it is a good pick into the Malzahar, and in the hands of Maple, who has had a phenomenal tournament. In my eyes, the best mid laner at this tournament so far. Putting him in the hands of a big, scaling mid-lane champion that can outduel and outperform something like a Malz, I think would be worth taking off the board.
Couple of seconds left to see whether or not you get your pick. Camille will be the final ban on Phase 2 for Team Liquid, and that's Gragas. I know we briefly flirted with the idea, it could be not in the jungle, but Xmithy historically is a very big Gragas player. I believe it is his most played competitive professional champion by a sizable margin. And we'll see whether or not he can use the engage tools to enable Team Liquid, get them one step closer to semifinals. Last ban from Flash Wolves will come in shortly, and it will be the Thresh.
So this indicates to me that the Karma will be in the support position. Wouldn't surprise me if Liquid go for something like the Tom Kench, given it is a big comfort pick of Ole, does give you a little bit of map movement and roaming power, and they'll classically put impact on a tank up in the top lane.
A Tom Kench, though, would just be completely sacrificing that bottom side of the map, and a very dangerous choice to make because Gragas has, even though he has burst potential, right? You can come in, body slam, flash, and go for a big gank. It's going to be very difficult riding something like that. Shen, though, that hover over puts even more power towards the bottom lane.
Yep. This is all to protect the Kog'Maw composition based on what we're going for so far. The quick shift over to Cho'Gath does show that Flash Wolves have quite a strong Baron taking team in the later portions of the game.
Yeah, you definitely want to feast if you're playing versus Smithy, and you go for the Baron when he's up because he has been on point with spiting them, stealing them away.
For a very long time.
For a very, very long time.
Well, last pick's going to come in, Vedius. It was not the Cassio, despite a very long hover. Swain instead. What do you make of the pivot into that Malzahar?
Well, we've seen it so many times. A Trundle Pillar being able to set up the passive from Swain so he can draw you even closer, and that being a very useful combination that can be procced at range.
Personally, I'm not a massive fan. I feel like Swain is one of the few matchups that actually can't punish the weak early laning phase that Malzahar typically has because he needs quite a few points in his E before he can really start pushing that wave up. And Swain, especially after the recent nerfs, doesn't have the wave clear. So Pobelter should have a free laning phase, and overall, Liquid have drafted themselves a pretty solid team fight composition, which kind of fits to the style that Team Liquid found so much success with during the playoffs.
Yeah, we were definitely expecting a ranged support to complement Doublelift's Kai'Sa down here. You cannot sacrifice that bottom side. They've gone with the Janna for Ole, and it's going to be up to them. Will this bottom lane, be able to get through the early stages?
For Flash Wolves, they're all about the scaling. Swain, Kog'Maw, Cho'Gath, also effective in late game team fights themselves, especially once they've completed 2 to 3 items. And I think it's fascinating to have the differences between the two comps where Liquid, primarily they want to find these picks initially. They want to use the mobility from Doublelift's ultimate, the ulti from Pobelter to catch a target out, even the Ornn ulti to lock down unsuspecting targets. But how quickly will Flash Wolves look to group up and try and force those fights around Baron?
Yep, all other members on Team Liquid can set up the passive from Kai'Sa and try and have some synergy in this game.
Oh, so much on the line. Team Liquid, 3 wins and 5 losses. They are chasing Fnatic for that 4th and final seed into the semifinals and that trip to Paris.
And it's important to note that while a loss here for Team Liquid will not knock them out of contention, it is no longer in their control. They need Fnatic to lose later on in the day. Otherwise, a win here would just make their lives a lot easier.
Yep. Meanwhile, Flash Wolves are playing for that control. As we said, the championship is open, and they want to take it all the way this time. SK Telecom is not here. The defending champs are not here, and they want a piece.
They definitely do. The old guard of MSI past no longer with us. Flash Wolves, the only returning team from 2017 MSI, with a different look, of course, with Hanabi and Mujin in the top and jungle position. Now, there is some cheekiness being set up here as Team Liquid have snuck their way into this bottom brush. I'm whispering because the tension is high. And Smithy walking around the corner will get spotted. Sword Art will escape with his life for now. But Team Liquid, they're not done yet, boys. They continue this pressure. Sword Art gets a Mantra, just a Q rather. It was Mantra actually.
He's getting some more Spell Thieves procs as well. A little bit of extra gold in his pockets. Team Liquid drop off their wards. The counter invade from Flash Wolves on top side. Is timely, that's the response here. Going to trade a little bit of control of the red quadrants.
A couple of pings coming down from Team Liquid onto the top side of their jungle. Ideally, they'd like to drop a ward, but likelihood is Impact will just walk through. Pobelter can also keep an eye on what Flash Wolves are up to.
Oh, Impact gonna walk the safe way around. Pobelter puts the ward onto the Raptors. They will be able to see that the red's been taken, but Smithy, half his life already out.
Oh, Ole and Doublelift have not left though. Some plasma tagging on Betty. Doublelift and Ole gonna sidestep that Q. Continue to put some help and some assistance. Now look at the mid lane. Pobelter and Maple, they're trading a little bit. As now Doublelift and Ole back away. That's the smite for the red steal. But what impact will this have on the mid and bottom lane as Ole takes another big chunk to the face?
So it's really important to recognize
Now
how much
arriving
harm
at
was taken
East.
away or gained from both sides.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. Your safety is my primary concern. Together, we are strong. We all have our jobs to do.
Hey!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hi.
The objective is now active. I am still in the fight.
Ooh, you hear that? Ooh.
Barriers on you.
Let's get you healed up.
Ready for battle. That's more like it.
Thanks.
You should be at now see what I can do. Bring it. Hit me. Get in there. Без труда не вытащишь и рыбку из пруда. Double.
Seize the objective.
Practice
Like
makes
that.
perfect.
You coming?
Огонь по готовности. Gravity kill.
Step to this. Oh, let's break it.
Get in there. on you. Go. Clearing the area. Give me your best shot.
Overtime. My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is ready. Overtime.
Ведь учись. Get in there.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
All systems checked out, ready for combat maneuvers.
Clear the area. Hey. I'm a one-man apocalypse.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hi.
Enemies coming my way.
Will only hurt for a moment.
Roadhog.
The objective is now active.
Your support has arrived.
Join me.
Hello there.
Push off.
Rolling out.
My ultimate's ready.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Ready to take some punishment.
Imagination is the essence of discovery. Sniper, be careful. Hello there.
Overtime.
Oh, let's break this down!
Once more into the breach.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Heroes never die. Fire in the hole!
Rocket barrage incoming.
Flashwolves will be able to respond in time as Team Liquid are getting a little bit more control back over the map.
Now they're going to try and retreat to the Dragon after they take away
Traveling
the red.
to
That is going to mean that
Horizon Lunar Colony. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Hello.
Well.
你也可以把 B 机当塔。
We're all soldiers now.
Empty your mind.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Prove ourselves in glorious
I suppose I'd be better off as usual.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Doctor?
Defend objective A.
Everyone, heal up. Damn it.
Feel better too.
啥都出来了。
You look tired.
I've seen it. You're right. Get me.
Amelie. This will help.
You might want to.
Name.
It had to be done.
说一下吧。
I've got you in my
I can use some healing.
OK。
Hello.
I'm taking care.
打拉残。没关系，不要怕他，我们在缠着中间。绑掉。
Damn it. Come here and get stabilized.
We got this. Rally to me.
60 seconds remaining.
You should sit this one out.
Mother knows best.
Get healed.
Heroes never die.
I've got you in my sights.
Who's ready to take some punishment?
10 seconds remaining.
Get over
看
here,
不见。
Sheila.
看到。
My turn.
Complete.
还要砍一下。
Scores 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
음, 근데 뭐 진짜.
We're all soldiers now. Try not to get yourselves killed out there. Come out and face me!
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission. Ahlan?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
Honor and glory! Huh. Honor! Justice! Right on, right on, right on! Ha-ha!
Understood.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
I have found the enemy! Come and face me! Anyone need some healing?
This will help. My ultimate is charged.
准备塔。
Healing enough.
破退破退，这样。
Everyone, heal up.
回来，不要再打，不要再打。我们不什么？帮我挡住。
Hello.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
Diva online. Fire!
等我一下，我回来。等我按那给我，来我就走那里。
Get here.
我快有。有这么对？
Sterben nicht. Rolling to me.
走进去，走进去。
Heroes never die. For a price. Огонь по готовности. Justice reigns from above.
呵。被红魔。
They have a teleporter. Find and destroy. Oh!
真的，我蛋还被吸掉。
Your support has arrived.
右边不要过去了，有靠近。
I'm in aim. Hello.
I could use some healing. I could use some healing.
Seconds remaining.
I've got you in my sights.
10倍死。谁跟你？死。
Someone find their teleporter. Anyone need some healing?
Checked out.
哦。
Victory. Play of the game.
少数看到法拉的警跑。
Justice reigns from above.
Quadruple kill.
I think justice could be.
Someone find their teleporter. Anyone need some healing?
Checked out.
I think justice could be.
Someone find their teleporter. Anyone need some healing?
Checked out.
Flash Wolves will be able can melt through it.
And this swing in control, this ebb and flow to the game now actually has a flow. Initially from the early game, it was all Flash Wolves. They shut down Xmithy, they controlled the jungle. Flash Wolves took so many early objectives and examples, and now after one team fight, Team Liquid have evened the goal deficits and are actually pushing past the river to set up their own plays.
Exactly. No matter what happens here, showing poise in a game like this where you get destroyed that heavily in difference of jungle presence early on in the game is something that people wanted to see from Team Liquid. There's been so much talk, about the mental state of the team and about the clutch factor that a lot of these guys may or may not be bringing. Right now, though, they've been able to bring this game right back to even and put themselves into a spot where they can force those tiebreakers and they can actually take control.
And we're getting to a point where I feel that teamfights will all come down to execution. Who has the setup? Who hits those primary crowd controls? We've talked so much about the Gragas ulti, the Impact ulti. We've talked about the positioning of Betty. Who will be the ones to find the fight that will swing the game?
Bettius is a potential team fight for Ocean Drake on the horizon, and Doublelift went for an Infinity Edge first. So he's already got the damage bonus. Ocean Drake picked up by TL.
Doublelift can absolutely 1v5 right now. So much damage packed into this Kai'Sa. He has a huge spike right now, and Team Liquid are actually looking to utilize it.
Let's find out. Flash Wolf started that one. Pillar of Ice comes out as Impact is now being zoned away by Betty. Fall of the Forge God comes out. Maple is the target. He's only got one stack on his passive. That's already a kill onto Mujin. Now in a 5-on-4. The Monsoon has been channeled and Hanabi's joined the fight.
Good reset there from Ole. Flash Wolves now sticking around without a Swain ultimate as well. They have to see control.
But keep track of the ultimates that we use. Pobelter, Xmithy, Impact, all have them unavailable, but the same goes for Maple. The big swing factor could be Hanabi. Can they land the CC to find a target, or will Team Liquid secure themselves a Baron?
Look at the minimap. Bottom is in favor of Team Liquid. Top is in favor of Flash Wolves, and Baron has been started.
That's quick.
There's a feast available for Hanabi if he can get into the pit. The Baron is the focus. 2,900. Turn and burn. Look for the fight. Flash Wolves get body slammed on. That's a bounce back. Xmithy goes out. Betty's running forward, looking for the triple kill. Impact is being burned and eaten alive. Knocked up into the air. Living artillery, and Maple takes him out. Flash Wolves win!
And the Kog'Maw comes up so huge for Flash Wolves. They've taken control over the Baron pit. Now it's their turn to actually force.
Mujin has respawned. He's on his way back. Xmithy is dead, so the risk of a steal is minimal. Pobelter, you are the one that could save this game.
Oh man, let's take a look if there's any possibility. Flash available to him. Flash Wolves doing the right thing. Pobelter decides to save his life. And Flash Wolves get out clean.
Such a critical team fight there from Flash Wolves to 4v5 and come up huge. They're able to kill Smithy first and run right through the team. Betty, this is an AD carry in an AD carries tournament that has surprised so many.
The aggressive flash forward, I mean, it was insane. I'm anticipating the replay coming up with Betty's very forward motion.
And the big thing to note is the fact that this is brought to you by Ace of Predator, and unfortunately, Ace of Predator couldn't really do much for Team Liquid as they tried to go for the re-engage. They didn't have the ultimates available. We talked about it at the start of the fight. Impact dives in, but then the Flash Wolves, they're better set up to go for the re-engage. Betty can just freely dish out damage, whereas Kai'Sa, her short range wasn't enough to threaten the same way in which the Kog'Maw could.
Yeah, Hanabi there on the Cho'Gath played a very good role, able to get the Rupture off, then flash out afterwards. Team Liquid looking for an offensive move right now.
Killer Instinct is available, but Doublelift's not going to pull the trigger, and I think wisely so. Disengage is now the call for Team Liquid. Baron empowered Flash Wolves with the gold lead. They can look to siege multiple lanes.
Impact does have priority over mid and the teleport. Good damage there from Doublelift.
And he's forced to run away, gets caught out. That's a beautiful barrel! Xmithy, on maybe his signature champion, catches out Maple.
Yeah, it's a toss-up between that one and Sejuani, but he lands this ultimate perfect, able to get Maple right there and put a complete stop to the Baron-empowered siege.
Really good pick there from Team Liquid. Level 16 Doublelift on the Kai'Sa, 4-0 and 3, deals more than enough damage to rip through Maple on the Swain, and now the scoreline is 7-7. It is Team Liquid that have priority on the middle lane.
And just remember, it was Maple that was forced to teleport into that river. Then he gets zoned away, loses his flash as well. Team Liquid will take the 4th tower of the game in a 4v5. Remember, they can still lose these. We saw it happen just minutes ago.
This whole game is a battle of the AD carries and how the team sets them up for success. If Betty is in a position to freely damage the front line, then he can be the one to win the fight. But if Doublelift can find his way onto the back line, utilize the mobility and power that he has on the Kaisar, he can be the one to dictate the pace and swing the fights in favor of Liquid.
Yeah, and something I'm looking a little bit more closely at, Vedius, is the side lane control that you pointed out. Team Liquid did a very good job throughout the course of the mid game, and you can see Pobelter clears out bottom, Doublelift went to clear out top. Playing into now the Baron and powered minions, it gets a lot more difficult, but Team Liquid are using the map very well.
Definitely true. And while everyone always focuses on the AD carries because they're the huge damage dealers, you know, the front lines then become equally as important with the crowd control to set these fights up. And we have to reiterate how important that ult from Smithy was. If you look at the goal, this Baron power play is going to be almost nothing from the Flash Wolves. They're trying to return to bottom lane to push now, but they've only got one more wave to push with. That might be enough for them to actually take the turret, as Team Liquid are a little bit slow in returning to defense.
Especially when you look at Betty, Essence Reaver, Rageblade, Hurricane, and a pickaxe working towards that eye edge. And he just melted through that tower like a hot knife through butter. Flash Wolves back away. Okay, 45 seconds to Dragon. Exceptionally good vision in the right-hand quadrant of the jungle for Flash Wolves, and they're setting up for a potential catch.
Muujin just lying in wait, trying to use that pillar to catch an unsuspecting target out. Flash Wolves, the last time they were in this position, Pobelter was the guy that found the pick that enabled Team Liquid to stop Flash Wolves' push. And even though it has been Team Liquid that have been primarily on the back foot, they have been finding some successful fights. Outside of the Baron, ooh, Sword Art!
Well, Sword Art's gonna get 3 shots, yeah, Cathian Rain, not gonna be enough to kill him. The exhaust saving Sword Art's life.
Yep, and that's just in time for a Dragon. 10 seconds left on this Cloud, and Team Liquid should have control. There's multiple recalls going off from Flash Wolves.
All right, this will reset that timer for Elder Drake. Once it is taken, there's no contest here by Flash Wolves. They'll concede this. 2 clouds and an ocean for Team Liquid. We are well and truly into the late game, and Team Liquid on the verge of something magical at MSI. After losing so many games, they need to win everything today to increase their chances to make it to Paris.
Truly the underdogs of this tournament, striking back now and putting you into a hopeful position, but Flash Wolves have been the ones to come out on top over and over so far here at MSI.
I mean, we had this discussion about Flash Wolves. They went 6-0, they were underestimated a whole bunch. They showed up, they were smashing the early game. Team Liquid found 1 or 2 good picks in team fights. It evens the playing field. How do Flash Wolves, how is their mentality affected? This team, this roster this year has only really known winning. And yesterday, the 2 games in a row, maybe they start to panic. Maybe the pressure of being the #1 team, all eyes on them, maybe it does start to get to some of these rookies.
I feel like exactly that quick shot. If it's going to affect anyone, it is the new players. Muujin, yesterday we saw that when it came down to the smite battles, he wasn't as successful as he has been when the team is clearly in control. And now you're reaching 35 minutes into the game. You've already said how we're in full late game, but this is where you rely on the stars in Betty and Maple. They have carried games before. They came close to winning the game against Fnatic yesterday, and if anyone will do it, it'll be these 2 veterans of the Flash Wolves.
He touched on Betty. He's got himself an Infinity Edge. So damage difference, somewhat negligible. Rapid fire cannon picked up for Doublelift. Here comes
Betty, look at Betty!
Betty's the target! Will be taken down! Shut down by Doublelift! Now Hanabi's trying to set something back. Forced to use that stopwatch, and he's going to be caught between a rock and a hard place. It's a double kill for Doublelift!
And they're going to race him towards the mid lane here. Flash Wolves are actually pushed out of zone control. Maple's the only one to get inside the base. Team Liquid full steam ahead.
100% kill participation for Team Liquid's at Doublelift. They take down the inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will not survive much longer, and TL are now in control of the game.
The Baron is alive in 20 seconds. Still a death timer on top of Betty. Team Liquid find the perfect pick. They will secure so much control over the map, and now it is Team Liquid who are looking to end this game.
Betty had flash available, but it didn't matter. Team Liquid pounced on him so quickly. Impact starts it off. Smithy finished it up, and now they're looking for Muujin.
There we go, Flash net the grasp, easy kill secured. by Team Liquid. That means the smite is not in the pit. The Navi is only respawning now, and look at how quickly that Baron is shredded, Vedius.
Team Liquid playing this game so well. Level 18 double lift. Let's see how they found this. Now, it's all about the positioning of Betty. No, he has his flash available, chooses not to use it.
Yeah, and after that moment, there is no recourse for Flash Wolves. The Kog'Maw is dead. There's no way they're getting out of this one. So they have to abandon Hanabi there in the middle, even with the stasis pops there, allowing Team Liquid control of the map.
You talked so much about the frontline Kobe and how impactful they will be. Impact landing that ultimate, Xmithy landing his ulti earlier on in the day. You have to give so much credit to these two tanks who then set up double lift to do what he does best.
And again, looking at the lineups here, so much more reliable is the Ornn ultimate in a team fight. And having something reliable to start out the team fight makes it so much easier for a Gragas player to follow up like that. Even just a slow landing, something like that, and splitting up the team really goes a very long way. Meanwhile, Flash Wolves, much more difficult for them to coordinate as far as their front line, focusing double lift.
Well, double lift 6-0 and 4, first professional game on Kai'Sa. And I don't think he's doing too shabby there, boys. 39 minutes in, still 2 minutes on the Baron buff. And looking at the mini-map, they catch some damage on Maple. Not going to be enough to follow up, protecting that banner-empowered minion. And will finally get taken down. I think that was a smite that finished it. Take a look at the engage. Here comes the barrel. That sends people sideways. Call of the Forge God. That is a zoning ultimate. A couple more hits on the tower is all it is going to take. But Hanabi is destroyed. Forced to flash away from the Void Seeker. And Impact's now going to go in. He's taken out. Betty's turning one back. Double lift. Gets feasted from the shield. The heals. He survives. That's a double kill. Chasing all the way forward. It's a triple kill. And Team Liquid, they're setting their sights onto the Nexus turrets. They've got the base broken open.
Double lift is a monster as he secures a triple kill for Liquid. And it looks like the game.
Team Liquid keep their hopes at semi-finals alive.
4 victories for Team Liquid, and they're not even done with the day.
今天要来挑战 Google Quick Draw。我本身是一个不会画图的人，听说这个游戏非常的难。
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
We're all soldiers now.
救星来了！
好，那要讲英文的。你要他谁哦 ？Hello.
You need to slow down. Think about your actions.
Okay, Dad.
I can't. 台湾。哦，是 can't。可以中文吗？
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
开心之后我们就德文慈悲最重要的角色。放的时候，加油！
我用英文啊，我尽量用英文。
啊，
我说 I do my best to use English.
I.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
没票。
他没有走小道啊。 找到那没有人。哎呦，真残啊！我们的是真残。过来，过来，我帮你治疗。人在哪里啊？
人在车旁，进小道。
我看到小。哦，shit，不行。啊 ，sorry。子弹要来了，子弹来了，赶快离开！追回来，追回来！不漂亮。人到左边啊，人看一只人到左边。莱茵在里面啊，莱茵在你后面啊，莱茵。莱茵也很惨。 两只速度要走右边哦。啊，直升交去。我去。对，这里别这边。OK， 可以。哎，人在你后面啊！哦，现在3这样子。可以看到了，然后会比较多。我带的吗？这个。因为我们都还是都讲中文。不行，我。啊，对，也是。在哪边啊？死你！哦，这漂亮啊！这不前面啊！想穿机甲。再走。我去带后面的人过来啊！
60 seconds remaining.
OK， 都到了，都到了。哎，冲进来了！这没大。留在我们那个留在车子的右边。
30 seconds remaining.
Our time is running out. 快从防御方向下去。
来，你看这里面。
I'm not a young man anymore.
Holy shit!
Heroes never die.
Die.
红卷风一般就绝了，你看好。I keep the cup。有多少？两个老蛇。
Heal up here.
不要停。
Come here, get stabilized.
啊！太冲了！
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
手很好啊，手很好，再手一波就可以了。我换脚。
No rest for the weary.
rapper get first.
可以翻译一下那句。
I've got you in my sights.
哇，好多盾，前面那个补不起来。
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
但没有被发现。
Join me.
大家指标。
Everyone heal up.
Okay.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Sterben nicht.
I've got you in my sights.
The payload is approaching its destination.
先不用，我刚才乘车。
60 seconds.
Getting back up.
Get into position.
Game on.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
Heroes never die.
哦，这个。
No rest for the weary.
快！
Only through conflict do we evolve.
我真搞笑呢。
闪光先打炸弹手。
It'll take more than that to stop me.
不行，我光躲他们就没办法，因为我要帮你们还要撑车，我根本就没法打他们。要再走一个。后面，后面，后面，
Enemies reviving.
Complete. Score 0.
我说每场都打成这样。
Switching sides.
那闪光在这他们那个阵型没办法做什么事情。
Prepare to attack.
他们换2杀跟2发
Select your
双
hero.
的时候，你没办法做事情，除非你是抓他炸弹鼠。
3个什么？
3 tank。
你要把那个，你要把 B 机啊 B 机吗？3坦阵就不用玩 B 机啊。
3坦阵，我说3坦啊。
你要3坦吗？
我说3补。
We're all soldiers now.
好。没有，说你才能塔刚刚好。啊不对，你这样没有，这样补不起来。
Los Muertos is a cancer on this city.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I want to know what Numerico's been up to. Los Muertos is a cancer on this city.
就不要，该7-6很准的。是。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
到了，我要下第1楼。
Attack commencing.
我们他怎么睡着了？但3补遇到安娜就麻烦了。是。 你来引导。死神后面啊！死神到吃下。我在保。
I don't quit till the fight's done.
I am on fire.
2-3。对哦。在后面啊！在后面啊！到中间了，到中间了。就你回得来。人是要开大了。哦，不会。 完毕。
I'm not a young man anymore.
You might want to push your.
哎，没事，这圆在头上啊。
我现在没到。
你把它锤死掉。
The war goes on.
We go.
I'm on the payload and moving out.
Yeah.
太救活了，你们去救他们吧。
没事，
Experience festivity. Target down.
Sorry.
Pass into the iris. Team, heal up here.
Special attack.
漂亮。
好累哦。
小吧。
Switching sides. 他们最后一个点飞太久。
Prepare your defenses.
好，听了你刚刚救了我2次。
Select
什么救了2次？
就他
被来那个暗边。然后还有一次是人事开大，然后把他打一击，然后他把他走掉，差点被砍掉。
LPG。
好，这个的。那顶没洗？哎，多些哦。
不太好，有点那个阵型有点不太好，就是他要逃很难逃。现在这点就是要集中一点，不然要集中一点，然后死神要先抓掉，因为这样子奶的话不一定奶得起来。
Get rapper first and usually must be flying at horizon.
啊，我会主要是抓死神跟元士。
应该要再配一个。
你们帮我拉弓哦，不是。
他如果是换莫伊拉的话，可以打比较那个。
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
这样才行，让宝来一个好。来，从这里冲。神到左边。
Everyone heal up.
是。
30 seconds remaining.
Your head's down. You almost got this.
知道。
Come here and get stabilized.
10 seconds remaining.
I've got you in my sights.
那个我保不起来，刚才我保不起来，刚才丢了。 这边那快逃不了，帮直接补下。
Mission ain't over yet.
再出来一点，来，再出来一点。
Heal up.
76边旁进。
对。
他下蹲下来。
来一把这样。凉水，不凉水。
有的。
I don't quit till the fight's done.
啊，对啊。
开支。
接着看，一直看。
Get over it. I've got you in my sights.
妈的，
漂亮。哥哥那样子。
大家不要三坦，我觉得他们应该会有课。
左边，刚刚7-6绕左边被我抓掉。
用一样的地方就好了，反正他没科，他们也抓不掉。
可以过来想把他复活，爽，打秀的。
Select your hero.
爽一波。
2-2-2 啊。
We're all soldiers now. Consider only victory. Make defeat an impossibility.
我觉得可以，就是对。那个死神他都会，他会去绕。小心一点。啊，我会尽量帮你去格挡他。
Do you play Zarya?
他都是玩坦玩补的，
刚补得起来吗
？Or maybe you can play DPS. I can change Zarya.
炸弹手，炸弹手谁会讲
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
我炸弹手啊。
Escort.
Come here, get stabilized.
对呀，人家上线吗？刀掉他，刀掉他，我打后面去。对，刀的。
哎呦，我闭脸，
闭脸，干我踩到陷阱。闭脸，前面对对。
这个超呢？
看咱要不要换那个？看咱要不要换那个慈悲？
I'm not a young man anymore.
蓝可以换其他的吗？
我看我能不能先把那个壁垒收掉。
壁垒要人数收比较快。
那个半杖那种的，还是我换半杖？
我要上2楼去抓。
不抓到。拜拜。我在守尸，我在守尸。
漂亮。靠龙王兵。没有大啊。
对圈外。
啊！后面后面。 后面！
哎，你要开大，你要开大，注意！
我准备，没事。那才是。哦耶！对。那在哪里啊？
左边，我们家那边。
我知道，我去抓。哎，你们。那你在哪里？哦，他在头顶。我是真的。Move it out. 真闹，滚啦！靠背，太多次了。我就是。
Our time is running out. Everyone has our end.
Heroes never die.
Oh.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
I'm coming back.
I've got you in my sights.
换路车，这个换了。
Team defeat.
辛苦了。
Play of the game.
这是假。
Double kill.
前面才有几杀。
哦。
Släng dig i väggen.
My ultimate is ready. I've got you in my sights.
Double kill. Quadruple kill.
这题它长什么样子啊？这样子吗？
这是山或月亮或香蕉或花瓶，我知道了，这是暗黑铁
猜不出来。
Now entering the temple of Anubis. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
We're all
Game on.
I'm ready to kill.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
True self is without form.
You don't know anything about him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Understood.
Heal up here. My tactical visor is charging.
Need healing.
There they are.
Pain is an excellent teacher. Group up here.
I'm claiming this objective.
Contact. There is chaos within you.
I require healing. I require healing.
We have a teleporter. This objective has my name written all over it.
Walk in harmony.
I've located their teleporter. They have a teleporter. Enemy teleporter destroyed. Securing the objective.
The outcome is not preordained.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
I need healing.
My ultimate is ready.
Gaze into
Securing the objective.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Don't underestimate. That's how you do it.
唔看这边哦。
Acknowledged.
with the universe. Vast, the shadow of doubt.
Hammer down!
Open your mind.
My ultimate is charged.
Overconfidence
I
is a
need healing.
flimsy shield.
Someone find their teleporter.
Embrace tranquility.
Get back.
Anyone need some healing?
You don't.
Hello.
Experience tranquility.
I'm bouncing enemies down.
Incoming. Check me out. Securing the point.
Name.
Enemy teleporter located.
I always get my friends.
Taking the point.
Round 1. Complete.
Everyone heal up.
Score 2-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
True self is without form. A disciplined mind is your most dependable ally.
I'll be busy soon enough.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I lost many good soldiers here.
I'm looking forward to working with you all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Contact. You're not going anywhere.
There is chaos within you.
Got it. I hear you.
Walk in harmony.
Enemy spotted. Tracer here. Roger. Behind you. Cyber, don't get caught.
Let's get you back out.
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
Defend the point. Strike as one.
You gotta push him back. Fight.
Walk in harmony.
My ultimate's almost ready.
Clear the point. This is not fair. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Is an excellent
Defend the
teacher.
objective.
Defend the objective. Heroes never die.
Gale the Mahol.
They're taking the point. Understood.
The outcome is not preordained. New defense point.
Science
Objective
will reveal
B.
the truth.
Group up here. Defend the objective. Understood.
Acknowledged.
Sniper detected.
Defend the objective.
This will heal you.
Pass into the iris.
You seem in need of aid. Hail the Maholic!
Activated self-destruct sequence. Mecha activated. Enemy down. Sniper, don't get caught.
Perhaps a new methodology is required.
Understood. Barrier activated.
双飞回来一点，双飞。
My blade is ready to be unleashed. I require healing.
Thanks.
I'm restoring you. Allow me to repair the damage. Surrender to my will.
I require healing. I require healing.
Get into position. There you are. Allow me to repair the damage.
回来一点，3分钟。
Hi there.
Pass into the iris.
The battle
Thank
continues. My ultimate is charging.
看一下原是很惨。
My ultimate is charging.
Get into position. This will restore you.
Defend the objective.
I think it's a little undercooked.
Perhaps a new methodology is required. Get into position. This will heal you.
Understood.
The enemy is laying claim to our objective. Your strength.
I understand.
Allow me to repair the damage. Surrender to my will. I cast this forth.
Very well. My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging.
Heroes never die.
Get into
Defensive
position.
point. Strike at one.
There he is.
Very well.
This will protect us.
This will restore you.
60 seconds remaining.
Hiya.
Hey.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Understood.
Get into position.
30 seconds remaining.
By my calculations, our defense
Your power is mine. This my will.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
I'm restoring you.
10 seconds.
Get in
Victory
position.
here. Defend.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Thank you.
Victory. Play of the game.
This will heal you.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Double.
Hammer down!
Open your mind.
My ultimate is charging.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Hello.
We're all soldiers now.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
Brigitte, I'd love it if you could take a look at my armor sometime.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Justice will be done.
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Right over there!
not give up the fight.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Get behind!
Group up the people.
This will heal you.
You'll take the damage. My barrier can take us more. Take some armor.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Clearing the area. Get back.
I'm taking the objective.
Barrier activated.
Touch from afar.
Again! Again!
Come over here.
I am capturing the objective. Try it!
This will restore
Taking the objective.
60 seconds.
my will.
Into the iris. Down! Taking the objective! Join me in fury!
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
End of the line!
Touch from
True self is without form.
Ice wall coming up.
I've got you in my sights.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
The cycle begins.
Come over here.
anew.
Gale the Mahol.
You are your own worst enemy.
Get behind me.
I'm planning my time on the point. I'm taking the objective. Come on over.
It's hand. I've got you in my sights.
Score 2-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
True self is without form. Gaze into the iris. It is time to act. Be one with the universe.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
These matters personally, but I will see them done.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
Come over here!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Come on!
There is chaos within you.
I've cast this forward. This is my will.
Overconfidence is a flimsy shield.
Meteor strike!
Group up with me. Falter now, and we will succumb to defeat.
Reinhardt at your service! They have come to claim what is ours! Don't let them!
Defense point. Objective B.
Don't worry, my friends.
This is my will.
See through the darkness into the iris. Gaze into the iris.
Get her!
右边。他顺走，他顺在左边去了。上面也有，下面也有。啊，你在左边，下面。
Come over here!
我走，挡住。 好亮，好亮啊！好多东西。
Overconfidence is my sights.
Taking the objective. Stop them.
哇塞！
There is chaos within you.
Winston reporting.
右边。
There is disquiet in your soul.
我不懂，我进还是进买比较好。
Be one with the universe.
Enemies over there. My barrier can't take much more.
好。 我操！啊！
Need healing. My ultimate is almost ready.
I've got you in my sights.
不要吵，白金狗。
Is an excellent teacher. Into
您
the
断头。
iris.
待会儿，当我不能控制装。
Tranquility.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Defend the objective. Defend the objective.
什么危机？当然有危机啊！我被死人干了。嗯，多爽啊！
Made real.
My ultimate is almost ready.
耶，同生公司。我没有出点啊！啊，打掉了、啊。冒险。
Enemies over there.
是冒险回来输掉了。
I need healing.
这明显听到人死，看不起。
Get into position.
不要吵那个 SS， 应该是。好，我看到了。3只都在上面了。
Experience tranquility. I've got you in my sights. Into the iris.
Rally to me.
60 seconds remaining.
Pain is an excellent teacher.
然后怎么样？
There is disquiet in your soul.
Ultimate ready.
30 seconds remaining.
Just a little bit longer and we
With the
win.
universe.
不要太聪明。
10 seconds remaining.
好了。好，输掉。差不多要打。好，那赢了。 好，行了，应该是我。
Play of the game.
Rally to me!
Double kill.
I'll take care of you. Shield taking damage.
Victory is within our grasp. Come and face me.
Overtime.
老鼠傻傻分不清楚。
这是熊，
这是熊，
这是什么？
怪熊为什么？猫咪。
这是山，或领结，或帐篷。我知道了，这是猫咪。
这样猜得出来。蘑菇。
这是面包，或圆圈，或天鹅，或圆形
蘑菇啊，这样子，直接这样猜这个好了，这样子好了。
或溜冰鞋。
蘑菇就长
这是彩虹，或雨伞。我知道了，这是蘑菇。
海豚，海豚长什么样子？
这是老鼠，或小胡子，或鞋子，或帽子，或飞鱼，或嘴巴，或
海豚呢？
或装饰板，
海豚。
这是潜水艇，或池塘，或鸭子。
海豚到底长什么样子啊？在海里面。
这是鲨鱼，或海兔子，很抱歉。这是正方形，或帽子，或汽车，或火车，或箱型车。或救护车，或警车，或校车，这是公车。
看你要猜多少车啊？4个轮子。就是不猜卡车。披萨，披萨，披萨。
这是圆圈。
没有吃过这么难吃的披萨。
或轮子。我知道了，这是披萨。
披萨长那样。快艇。
这是线条，或长椅，或明信片，或水池。我知道了，这是快艇。
为什么？好啦，我们今天就是玩了这么多。我想这个涂鸦功能就是想要展示 Google 的辨识程度吧。大家没事也是可以去玩一下 Google 的 Quick Draw， 我觉得还蛮有趣的，顺便练习一下画功力。但是画完之后也没有比较厉害，画工完全没有进步。我想这种事情还是交给专业的插画家就好了，例如李好之类的。好，如果你喜欢我的频道，最后别忘了订阅、分享，那别忘了按小铃铛，小铃铛就可以及时通知看到最新的影片哦。那我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Go unique!
quite enjoying the press tour. You're having a nice time.
Yeah, you know, if you're gonna jump in the water, you may as well swim.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
We saw there's a nice picture of you in Rome, enjoying each
Yep.
Oh,
there we are.
Aww.
There we are. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I could feel
Rome, enjoying each
Yep. Oh, there we are.
Aww.
There we are. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I could feel Josh falling deeper and deeper there.
That is like your honeymoon picture.
It really is. Like, it looks sort of like CGI in the background. Like, we weren't actually outside.
Yeah, we weren't actually in
yeah, no.
Well, like this morning, I mean, I told him this morning. I wrote a text to him last night, and I said, you know, I've really had a good time. Like, these things cannot be so fun, and then sometimes they can be fun. And I said,
you don't have to
no, I am going to tell you.
It was a love letter.
It was a love letter. It was a very intimate love letter that I felt really good about, not only how it was written, but the heart behind it.
Yep.
And then this morning, I went down to the gym, and the first person I see, the only person I see in the gym, is him. And you want to do nothing but avoid the person that you wrote the text to.
Yeah, we both barely made eye contact.
Barely.
Very awkward.
But you had feelings for Ryan before you met Ryan.
Are you telling me this, or is this something
something you said? You said it in...
No, I have said it. I saw the proposal, and I have no shame in saying that even though I saw it alone all 3 times, that I was a fan.
Wow.
I am a fan.
I just cannot wrap my head around you sitting and watching the proposal.
Yeah.
No, like, not at all.
Look at,
yeah, right.
look at that.
I can see you watching and just being like, fuck this guy.
No, I felt that when I saw Green Lantern.
Okay, yes. So did I.
I know you did.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
We're all.
I'm back in the fight.
Oh yeah! I am ready to roll.
My shield's up. Do not deviate from the plan.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
This is gonna make you feel better. Check this out.
Group up.
Teleporter online.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Meteor strike. The war goes on.
Suiting up.
I've got you in my sights.
Double kill.
Stay
Come
down.
on, try
My
me.
full potential is unlocked. Thank you.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Enemy spotted. Come on, everyone.
Meteor strike. No chance. I don't quit till the fight's done.
60 seconds remaining.
I've got you in my sights. I love the smell of pulse munitions in the morning. Die, die, die.
30 seconds remaining. Objective lost.
No rest for the weary.
Stop the payload.
Someone call a doctor! Push off.
Everyone, heal up.
My ultimate's almost ready.
I see.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
Double.
Heal up here. I've got you in my sights. Resistance.
Double.
Ice wall.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, yeah!
30 seconds remaining.
Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
Get over here and heal up. Meteor strike.
10 seconds
I'll do it. Not ready. Freeze. Don't move.
Round 1 complete.
Mission ain't over yet.
Score 0 to 1. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Science will
Now
reveal
show
the
them.
truth.
Greetings.
Hello there. 안녕.
It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
For optimal chance of survival, stay in range of my barrier. Executing pre-combat routines. Optimizing strategy.
Got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Your safety.
Allow me to repair the damage. Enemy turret delivered. afar. I will draw the strength from your weapon. My will made real. Injured again. This will restore. Surrender to my will.
Teleporter online. Enemy turret ahead! This is not your time.
I've got you in
Enemy
my
turret
sights.
Your strength fades. Perhaps a new methodology is required. All through a legend. Restoring you. Allow me to repair the damage. You grow weak. Heroes never die. Surrender to my will. Team up for special attack. Welcome improvement. My will made real. Regenerate your cellular structure. I will not be denied.
Objective A captured.
Anyway.
Escort the payload.
Let's keep it moving.
I will draw the strength from your body. Get into position.
This will be your shield.
Moving the payloads to the destination. Enemy turret located.
This is my will. I will rebuild you. This will restore you. No more. This will heal you. Surrender to my will.
Enemy turret destroyed. The payload.
It's handy.
That changes my thinking.
Game on.
I pass this forth. The payload's been stopped. We must get it moving again. Touch from afar. Allow me. Allow me to repair the damage.
Teleporter online. I am open for fire.
Get into position. Team up for special attack.
Turret ahead.
Surrender to my will.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
Look.
60 seconds.
My teleporter is
Faced with a
offline.
setback.
Enemy turret neutralized.
Get into position. The payload moves with certainty. That is for your own good.
I recommend moving behind my barrier.
30 seconds remaining.
We've got this! Don't let up now!
This will restore you.
Enemy turret ahead!
10 seconds remaining.
This will heal you. I will draw the strength from your body.
Current detected.
Surrender to my will.
Teleporter online.
Defeat. Play of the game.
No!
Surrender to my will.
Double.
You grow weak. Heroes never die. Surrender to my will.
Team up for special attack. Initiating.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
answers now. Try not to get yourselves killed out there. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Audio medic.
Sniper!
Personne n'échappe.
David.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
This will help.
Oh, let's break. Go!
Turn got to claim for these hours!
Lights out.
Someone locate that shield generator.
They're taking the objective. Let's knock them back.
I've got you in my sights. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Come on, we need to get in control of the corner.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
Walk it off.
Group up.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Hanzo, at your service.
Personne n'échappe.
The enemy has a shield generator.
Get over here and heal up. Group up with me.
Shield generator.
Group up with me.
反照你后面。
The enemy has a shield generator.
Not dead yet.
Nice shooting.
Oh, this is my jam.
See that which is unseen. The enemy has a shield generator.
This will help.
Get stabilized.
Here's your strike.
got you in my sights. Someone locate that shield generator.
Die feeder.
Get over here and heal up. Sniper!
Step up at my position.
Enemy has a
Team, heal up here.
Objective is under attack.
Come here, get stabilized.
Protect the objective.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Get behind me. Sniper!
Oh, get marked down.
I have found the enemy. Come and face me. Get over here and heal. I've got you in my sights. Sweet.
enemy has a shield generator.
Widowmaker, guaranteed.
Everyone heal up.
I found the shield generator. They are taking our point. Throw them back. Winston report.
I'm not a young man anymore.
不许走！
Defend the point.
Complete.
I am on.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
True self is without form. A disciplined mind is your most dependable ally. Ready for combat operations.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Ah, my friends! Watch this horse is standing around. There's glory to be won.
I'm ready to kill.
Together, we are strong.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
True self is without form. Gaze into the iris. Darkness falls. I see a sniper.
Enemy in my sights. I'm higher.
The objective.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on Objective B.
Embrace tranquility.
The enemy has a shield generator.
No one can hide. Come and face me.
Go to sleep.
The enemy has a shield generator.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
My ultimate ability is ready.
The enemy has a shield generator.
My ultimate is ready.
Gaze into the iris.
The enemy has a shield generator.
I am capturing the objective. Try and stop.
Experience tranquility. I feel the warmth of the iris flows through me. There is disquiet. Destiny has I am taking the objective.
The enemy has a shield generator.
Activated.
Round 2.
Embrace.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
True self is without form.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A chance to focus.
Barrier activated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds remaining. Defend Objective A.
Taking off.
Objective is under attack. Get on it.
Seconds remaining.
No way we're gonna lose this. Hang on.
10 seconds remaining.
Everything's going according to plan. Keep up the defense.
Repetition is the path to mastery.
Overtime.
No one can hide from my sight.
Round 3 complete. Score 2-2. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
True self is without form. Quit screwing around and get ready to move. Move!
Attack commences in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Let's get past
Sniper! Leave this to me.
Play of the game.
They're taking the objective. Let's knock them back.
My ultimate is ready.
I've got you in my sights.
Double kill. Quadruple kill. 30 seconds remaining.
Heroes never die. Surrender to my will. Team up for special attack. Initiating.
Come and face me!
Traveling to Horizon Luna Colony.
Standing ground. I recommend moving behind my body.
Fire at will. This is not your time.
My ultimate is charging. Come on.
Supercharger is ready to be deployed.
Where does it hurt?
Ready for transcendence.
Team up for specialists. You should be a complete
Ahuga. Hello.
I recommend moving behind my body.
I am ready. Yes.
Please move behind my body.
This is not the end. Damage and follow the creature.
Our point is under attack. Let us welcome our guests. You go up.
Don't move.
We walk in harmony, my son.
My ultimate is charging.
I require healing. My ultimate is charging.
60 seconds remaining.
I am ready. I need healing.
Please move behind the barrier.
Healing stream engaged.
My ultimate is almost over.
30 seconds remaining.
Heroes never die. The battle continues. Enemy seen. Let me get you the match back.
Ten seconds remaining.
Current combat simulations indicate high probability of victory.
Cease your resistance. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Experience festivity.
This is not your time.
Team victory. Fortifications. Hello. Play of the game.